A number of things have to happen before I can build my dream PC, and I may change some parts due to availability issues or budget issues, but this is in general the list I'm planning on going with. Let me explain why and show you what's going on here. So first, let's start with the Ryzen 9 5900X. Of course, this is subject to availability, but I think I just might have been able to get one. Supposedly I have an order confirmation for one, but I will only believe it when I actually get it. And then of course, the graphics card would be a RTX 3080 Founders Edition. I like this style of the Founders Edition. And I like the cooling solution because the cooling solution should really help due to it being able to blow air directly out of the back, as you can see right here, especially considering limited airflow cases, which I might be going with. And then the motherboard, I'm thinking of the MSI Mag B550M Mortar Wi-Fi, because I want built-in Wi-Fi 6, and it has support for PCIe Gen 4, and micro ATX, reasonable I/O, and it also, the main reason why I chose this motherboard is it does not have RGB built in. I'll be going for an all blacked out, not necessarily all blacked out, but no RGB in my system. Oh, but the GPU might have a little bit of RGB on it, even with the Founders Edition. I think it has a little RGB right here, but I can't help that. The power supply I'd be going with would be probably a Seasonic Focus Gold 850 or something, but then that's again subject to availability at the time. The case I'm planning on going with is a Cooler Master Silencio S400. The main reason I'd be going for this case is because it's supposed to be really quiet and also has an option for no glass panel and looks like a very plain, stylish case on the outside. I'm not looking for something that screams gamer. I want something that basically is a sleeper PC. It also even comes with an SD card slot, which being a content creator I can really use. And it has an optical drive bay slot, which I really need. Or rather, I don't really need, but I really want. And then in addition, it has a nice hinge design so that I can have it quiet or have maximum airflow. Also, I wanted a space for the hard drives, and everything in general just seems like it's a good small case because I don't want a full tower or anything. And yes, I have checked the clearances, and this graphics card clearance right here should be sufficient for a 3080. The CPU cooler I'm planning on going with is a Nashua UHS 12 Chromax Black, although I'm not sure if I can find that because at the time of filming this video, it's going on Amazon for almost $200. That's ridiculous. It's supposed to be for $69, but I don't know what's going to happen here. Hopefully I can find it for that price, otherwise I'll have to go with a different cooler. For case fans, I'd be using the included Silencio fans for exhaust, one at the top and one at the back. And then for the intake fans, I'm thinking of going with Be Quiet Silent Wings 3 PWM fans because I want it to be quiet and have lots of airflow. These are more high-end fans, as you can see right here. For the various other components, I'm planning on going with 64 or 32 gigs of RAM, don't know which yet. Thinking of 3200 megahertz, I don't know if I should go with 3600. If you want to let me know, you can let me know in the comments what you think would be better. But I'm thinking 3200 will be enough. I just chosen Crucial Ballistics here because these are no RGB ones. And it was the best price at the time, but I'll just buy whatever is the lowest price for the CAS latency of 16 or lower and 3200 or better. For storage, I'm thinking of going with the Samsung 980 Pro, either 1TB or 500GB, and then for the second storage, I mean this storage here would be for the boot drive, and then the second storage I'm thinking of going with a 970 Plus because this motherboard doesn't support PCIe Gen 4 SSDs on the second M.2 slot. So I'm thinking of going with 1 or 2 terabyte there, and then hard drive, which would be for archiving all my video files and projects when I'm done. I'm thinking of going with a 16 terabyte or at least 8 terabyte. And then I'm just planning on going with a generic Asus DVD writer, Microsoft Windows 10 Home. I'm probably going to try to get it from one of those other sites where you can buy it for $20 or $30 because I can't see spending this much on a terrible operating system. And I think that's about it. Please let me know in the comments if you think this is a good setup or not. I really don't know everything about PCs, and this would be my first PC build, but I'm trying to get into more PC stuff, not just laptops, although I still like laptops. So I hope that would be a good setup, but the hardest part I'm sure will be trying to find a 3080 Fe, and I refuse to pay over MSRP. Whether or not I could afford it, that's not the point. I refuse to pay over MSRP because I'm not going to give in to scalpers. I may try to get a 3080 Ti if a 3080 isn't available, but that's all I know right now, and I'll probably change some of these parts. But this is an exciting and terrible time for me all at once because I want to build a PC, but first of all I have to find a way to get rid of this computer due to some issues. I don't know what will happen, but that's what I'm trying to go for. So if you thought this was a good setup, I'll leave a link to the PC part picker list in the description so you can check it out. Before I end this video, I just want to state what I'd be using this computer for. I'd be using it mainly for video editing and gaming. And the monitor I'm thinking of going with would probably be, I forget the exact model, but a MSI 32-inch 4K 60 creator monitor with color accuracy, built-in SD card reader. I forget what the model is. If I remember what it is, I'll show it right here when I'm editing. But anyways, thanks for watching. Please like this video, please comment, please subscribe, and until next time, goodbye.